Hi guys, baby apexes are now in the shop. I want to give you the lowdown as to why you might pick high gloss or why you might pick one coat for your projects. Firstly, if you're a social media whiz and you love posting all your creations on social media, don't forget to tag myself and Just For You online in your makes. But these small bottles are perfect as props in your photos and videos for socials. So if you are considering posting lots, these small bottles might be your cup of tea. Okay, both Apex resins you measure as a 1:1 ratio, easy mixing, and we measure by volume, not by weight. It is possible to measure by weight, read your instructions about that, but otherwise you're going to want to measure in liquid ratio 1:1. In these baby apexes you get 75 ml of resin and 75 ml of hardener. Rest assured there is a little bit more in there to allow for any resin that sticks on the walls of the bottle, so you do have a little bit more than that, but you definitely have enough to make 150 ml total mix. So if you're looking for a resin that has a super high gloss clarity, which is like a pristine water clear mirror finish, then high gloss is going to be for you. This resin is super heat resistant at 90 degrees Celsius, so is your perfect option for placemats, coasters and trays. What's really wonderful about Apex High Gloss is that she is a resin that has the ability to help pop her own bubbles. So you may have noticed that most often or not, your bubbles are popping before your very eyes when you use this resin. Very clever technology. Also has an excellent ability to UV protect your artwork as well. You do need to make it according to guidelines. I always prepare my Part A resin by standing it in a bain-marie pot of hot water. Recently boiled kettle water would be absolutely fine, but we only do it with Part A. We do not need to warm up Part B. With Apex High Gloss, you have 25 to 30 minutes work time if you're working in about 25 degrees C. Always cover your pieces with a lid or something to protect from dust, humidity and moisture that's in your atmosphere. That is a general rule of thumb when working with resin. Your high gloss creations will generally be ready in around 16 to 20 hours, so come back the following day if you need to do some touching up, second coats or any of your sanding requirements. As with all Apex resins, she is a phenomenal non-toxic resin. She's a craft resin, so she's fine to use indoors, working in a ventilated space, window open, away from pets and small children, low viscosity, odor-free. Do bear in mind whatever you're putting in your resin may change the properties of your resin. If you are using alcohol inks and things like that, you should really wear a respirator. Apex High Gloss is suitable as a food covering surface resin, but she should only be displaying foods for incidental contact and should not be used as a preparation or cutting board surface. So I would be picking High Gloss for placemats, home decor, jewellery, artwork and mid-range pours of about up to 3 inches in depth. Next up we have Baby Apex One Coat. Now this resin is higher in viscosity, but oh my goodness, she is your all-rounder if you're wanting to make things quickly. So absolutely the same again as High Gloss, a 1:1 ratio by volume, resistant up to 120 degrees C, which is just phenomenal. High Gloss 90 degrees C, one coat 120 degrees C. She will be touch dry in 2 hours, 24 hours for a full cure. Super high viscosity, absolutely brilliant if you're wanting to make jewellery and small creations and you want to get that nice big domed finish on your pendants. That would work really well with one coat. Because of her high viscosity, it makes for an absolutely exceptional, wonderful artwork resin covering canvases, boards and acrylics. If you want to try your hand at lacing in resin, both of these High Gloss and one coat would be really, really good. One coat will hold the lacing a little bit better because she's a higher viscosity. Although saying that, High Gloss, you get some exceptional lace with that one too. You warm up Part A the same as you do with High Gloss in recently boiled kettle water. You do not need to warm up the hardener ever. You have a work time of about 20 to 30 minutes depending on your working environment temperature. That's around a 25 degrees Celsius room, which is a very hot room actually. If your room is cooler, you'll have a few more minutes work time. Non-flammable, odour-free, non-toxic. However, do be mindful of what you put into your resins, because some products that we use in the art world may change the properties of your resin. So if you're unsure, always wear a respirator, particularly with things when you're sanding resin or you're adding alcohol inks, things like that. One coat is also food safe for displaying food for a very short period of time. Guys, both of these resins are self-leveling, so they work extremely well for coating and covering, providing you with a lid whilst they're curing to prevent from dust, moisture and temperature changes within the atmosphere. Suitable to craft at home, in your studios, in your sheds, absolutely fine. And also, if you're using the bigger apexes from the Just For You website and you run out and you need smaller quantities, you can request those now on my website. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you love your Apex resins as much as I do. Keep us posted with what you get up to and what you make. We'd love to see.